Hello and welcome to another Head and Heart property tour by It Casa Real Estate Agency based in Anghiari in Tuscany. I'm Tracy.
And my name's Pierluigi, and today we're bringing you our video tour from the property itself, so welcome to Casale del Colle.
And if you've ever dreamt of owning your own village or at least a farmstead, this really does tick all the boxes. It's an incredible property.
Yes, it is, but it is a fixer-upper, so you are going to need passion, vision, and let's not forget you're going to need money to do her up.
But there is already a space that's habitable, so you can move in straight away, and the whole property is under 200,000, which is amazing.
It is. So let's crack on with the video. If you do enjoy the video, please subscribe, give us a like and leave us a comment. But now let's show you the property so that you can make your own mind up, and we hope you like it.
So one of the many wonderful things about this property is that even though you're in the midst of beautiful countryside, it's actually quite well connected because you have a couple of bars, a few minutes drive from the property. There is Monturchi, just 5 minutes away, Anghiari, and also Arezzo is just 20 minutes away, and it's the largest town in the province and has great train links, so you can go anywhere in Europe from there.
Yes, and not to mention motorway links, so you could actually drive around Italy, central Italy or beyond and explore this lovely region. So the property is accessed via a country lane of about 800 metres that brings you right up to the gate, and then a very pleasant drive up through the trees brings you to the property.
So what you're seeing now is a private driveway that leads up to the house.
Yes, the house has approximately 17,000 square metres of land, which is predominantly woodland, and then when you get to the driveway has a sort of loop, and here you can go up to the property and actually down the other way, so you don't need to turn the car.
So the building there is the one that's habitable,
Yes.
and we'll show you inside shortly.
But to get a feel for the layout, you can see that you've got 3 buildings plus one that is ready to be rebuilt. On the left there you've got your in-ground LPG tank, and it just has a feel of a little village.
It does. It feels like
absolutely gorgeous.
It's like a little hamlet, and if you had beautiful lighting between linking the buildings, it would look magical.
Yes. And this is the continuation of the driveway, so it's a little bit narrow, but you can drive through here and go back to the gate. So it's lovely. And did we mention the views?
It does have really good views. So back to the main house.
And before we go into the main house, this is the ruin that used to be a pigsty and a little storage room that could be rebuilt and, turned into a studio, a gym, or just storage.
If you need another building, because you do have quite a few here.
There is that. And above the buildings you have, I would say, one of the only bits of flat land, but this would be a fantastic spot for a swimming pool.
Yeah, it's the perfect position because you have amazing views, and also it means that in the winter when the pool is closed, you don't have to look at it every day, because I always think it's a bit sad looking at a closed swimming pool in winter.
Yeah, it is.
So it's tucked away.
And there in the distance you can see the road that leads to Arezzo, so it's very close and very convenient.
So although there are lots of projects to do in this property, in the other buildings, the really positive thing is that this one is habitable.
Yep.
And so you can live there while you're deciding what you want to do, make a plan, get a feel for the buildings and how they flow and connect.
Yes, and it's got beautiful features. The roof was partially redone, so here you can see the new part of the roof with wooden beam ceiling and terracotta tiles. The bathroom is a little bit small, but it's a temporary bathroom that you can use while you're deciding how to restructure the house and how to do the layout.
And the kitchen is, it's a simple kitchen, but
very
it's
basic, but it's all there.
It's doable.
Absolutely. The boiler was installed last year, so you've got a new boiler. You may want to move it, you may want to cover it, but it's a new boiler, so that helped. And this area, as Tracy said, needs very little work other than just deciding how to allocate the rooms and the space.
And the bedrooms are all a really good size as well. So it's currently set up with 4 bedrooms, but the ones you're seeing now, they could very easily be opened up, and if you wanted more living space, or depending on how many rooms you need.
The walls that you see here are not load-bearing walls, so you could modify this, make them one bigger, one smaller, or connect them to the bedroom that's just on the other side of this little wall with the little nook. The previous but one owner was actually a blacksmith, and that's why you see lots of metalwork within this property. So here you see one of the 2 larger bedrooms, and that is a load-bearing wall, but you could punch a hole through it and connect to the other ones.
When you say punch a hole.
Not just punch, but above the cladded ceiling you have the old roof, which is in good condition, and I think it would be lovely to take away the wood cladding and open this up to have it wouldn't be double heighted, but nearly. It would be lovely.
Yeah, that would be a lovely sense of space.
Here's the second of the 2 large bedrooms. So as you can see, you know, there's plenty of room there. If you even wanted to add an ensuite bathroom, there's lots to play with. Now the 2 bedrooms are connected, as you saw, and then this bedroom leads back out into the living area. And before we take you to see the other buildings, let's take you downstairs to show you what is below what we've just seen.
So there is the potential of making this into a 2-floor property.
Yes. Here you've got the height. When they redid the floors, they removed the wooden beam ceiling on this part, because this is the half that they did, whereas this is the half that was in good condition. So you can see the original beautiful beams and the manger at the back of the room.
I love that room, it's so nice.
Gorgeous. But you could easily add a staircase and bring these rooms into the main house, which I think would be fabulous. You also have this rather low storage room, which has a beautiful original floor and a little doorway out, so you could possibly put the boiler down here, or wood storage.
There is plenty of storage in this property.
There is, and I'd like to point out you've got lots of drywall that was built by the various owners over the years to make flower beds or to plant vegetables or whatever one wants. It's just lovely.
I like little kitchen gardens, yeah.
This, incidentally, was the first room that the grandfather of the previous but one owner, I know all the history of this property, he did this room up and the room below, because this was their bedroom and below was their little rustic kitchen.
And I think this has like
70s.
The best view as well. It's got such a beautiful view.
Gorgeous view. And below you have this little rustic kitchen. This needs to be rebuilt, obviously, and that we will get to later.
This is a beautiful space. It could be, you know, left kind of partly unfinished and have a lovely outdoor dining area there.
Yes, you could
as long as it was
just
structurally
firm
sound.
up the walls and you know, leave it very rustic like that. It would be gorgeous.
Especially because there is a kitchen right here.
So this is a rustic kitchen because it doesn't have the height to be an official kitchen if you were to, say, rent this property out. But as an owner, you can use this, and traditionally, you know, in the countryside, people would do their pomarola, sausages, and, you know, do the summer cooking here. So it's a very useful little kitchen. Whereas this last building, when I first saw the property, I thought was a tobacco drying barn, but I was corrected by the owner, and it is in fact a chestnut drying barn.
Oh.
So the difference
apologies to everyone I've told it's a tobacco barn too.
So the difference is that a chestnut drying barn is lower and has a door which has been bricked up, but you can still see it.
Yes.
There it is. It has a door because they would go in, throw the chestnuts on this metal grate, and then they would just move them with a rake to dry them.
Wow.
So, as if that wasn't
surprised.
enough. So, as if that wasn't enough, we do still have another outbuilding to show you, and here it is.
So inside this door we have a beautiful example of a stone cantina, spectacular arch, and just up these 2 steps, for me this is like the perfect wine cantina. If you
Absolutely.
repointed the stone and had hundreds of bottles of wine in here with beautiful lighting.
And you could also hang salami and sausages.
Yeah,
I just
absolutely.
thought something for me
because
as well.
it's really cool and fresh in there as
Yeah.
well. It's wonderful. And then above it there are 2 further rooms. So
Here
this,
you can see, sorry to interrupt,
Yeah,
the
go
roof
on.
has been redone, the structural beams have been kept, but the rest of the roof is new for a cantina.
So this would make a beautiful little guest apartment up here.
Yeah.
And you could connect the 2, but I mean it would almost spoil downstairs. I wouldn't
I
do
agree.
it. So that brings us to the end of another Head and Heart property tour. We really hope you've enjoyed it. I cannot tell you how much time we've spent pondering over what we would do with this property.
Oh yes.
There's so many options.
So if you have enjoyed the video tour, and we hope you have, please don't forget to subscribe to our channel and give us a like. But for now, arrivederci.
And goodbye until next time.